compromised. They'll go on the balance of probabilities based on the area that we fully searched with a lot of people. We can't find any evidence, be it a backpack, a shoe, or whatever. We can't find the kids. If you can't find them, then somebody has to say enough is enough right now for searching those areas. So now we move to where? There's only one other option. A nefarious take to this. In other words, a criminal type thing. That's only my personal opinion.
The dawn mist is rising over the forests of rural Nova Scotia. Cold dew clings to the pine needles, and somewhere beneath it, the truth has just surfaced. 30 minutes ago, the RCMP issued a quiet but chilling statement. This is no longer a search, it's a recovery. They've uncovered what may be the final lead in the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan, the clue investigators have pursued for nearly 4 months. If you believe every missing child deserves a voice, subscribe, drop a prayer in the comments, and stay until the end, because what the RCMP just found could finally bring closure to a case that has haunted this country. On the morning of May 2nd, they were reported missing from their home on Gairloch Road, in the rural community of Lansdowne Station, Pictou County, Nova Scotia. Police say both children were seen in public with family on the afternoon of May 1st and were last heard inside the home before vanishing around 10 a.m. on May 2nd. This wasn't just a missing persons case. It became a fracture in the soul of an entire community. On the morning of May 2nd, at approximately 10 o'clock a.m., RCMP received the distress call. Lily and Jack Sullivan were missing from their home on Gairloch Road in Lansdowne Station, Pictou County, Nova Scotia. Investigators believe the 6-year-old Lily and her 4-year-old brother wandered away from the house while their mother and stepfather slept with their infant daughter in the bedroom. The day was clear and calm, no storms, no disturbances scavenging through the neighborhood. But what followed would offer no clues, no footprints, no toys, not even a scuffed blade of grass out of place. Within hours, up to 160 trained volunteers joined RCMP teams, along with K9 units, drones equipped with thermal imaging, and helicopter support, to search the 5 square kilometer of dense terrain around Gairloch. Yet despite day and night operations, the only early theory investigators held publicly remained: the children may have wandered into the surrounding woods, though no concrete evidence ever supported abduction, at least not at that time. The first real break came with a simple, almost innocent object: a pink blanket torn in two. One half was discovered discarded in the family's trash bin. The other, remarkably, was found nearly 7 kilometers away along a remote ATV trail deep in the woods. Forensic experts ran tests. The DNA on the blanket matched Lily Sullivan's. What was once a comforting token of childhood innocence instantly transformed into exhibit, a critical piece of evidence that shattered the hope. This was just a case of lost children. From that moment, the investigation took a dark and urgent turn. This was no longer about wandering kids. It was now a full-scale criminal inquiry. The investigation took a critical leap forward thanks to digital forensics. Cell tower records placed a rented ATV idling near the trail where the blanket fragment was found on the very night the children vanished. Meanwhile, RCMP cybercrime units uncovered encrypted voice memos stored in cloud backups. The recordings revealed the mother's voice, calm but chilling, repeating the same phrases over and over, as if rehearsing a confession. Then came the mysterious Janie Tapes. Anonymous USB drives delivered to the police contained high-quality audio recorded inside the Sullivan home by a neighbor's smart speaker. In one clip, a second voice, later linked to a family acquaintance, whispered, "Dispose the evidence after dark." These revelations pierced through the early theories, shifting the investigation from tragedy to conspiracy. The investigation's darkest twist came when Molly Keir Brooks Murray, the children's mother, became the prime suspect. Digital evidence shattered her alibi. Despite public claims she was out of province, cell tower data placed her within the same grid cell as the ATV trail on the night of the disappearance. Officers searching her rental car found damning evidence: a single pink sock coated in woodland debris, a half-eaten granola bar bearing Jack's DNA, and a tuft of blonde hair tangled in fibers matching Lily's blanket. Behind the scenes, Brooks Murray maintained a public FOD, live-streaming emotional interviews and pleading for her children's safe return. But authorities now suspect this was part of a calculated deception, possibly masking a deeper, mental health crisis or something far more sinister. The disappearance of Lily and Jack sent shockwaves through their small community. Neighbors recalled strange late-night movements, vehicles roaring through quiet streets and muddy boots slipping past doorsteps. Grandmother Belinda Gray's urgent pleas for an Amber Alert went unanswered, fueling frustration and despair. As cracks appeared in the official narrative, public support shifted to suspicion. The mother's inconsistent statements sowed doubt and distrust. Meanwhile, online forums exploded with speculation, some benign, others dangerous, spinning wild conspiracy theories that only deepened the family's pain and clouded the truth. Breaking just 30 minutes ago, RCMP announced a pivotal discovery. In an abandoned cabin near the ATV trail, forensic teams uncovered a buried duffel bag beneath the shed's floorboards. Inside, investigators found Lily's school notebook, Jack's toy dinosaur, and a hand-drawn map marked in red ink pointing to a nearby well. Now, sonar technology and cadaver dogs are being deployed to search the surrounding area. As every second counts in this race for answers, Molly Keir Brooks Murray now faces formal charges of obstruction of justice, endangering life, and criminal conspiracy. Meanwhile, a second arrest warrant has been issued for an unnamed co-conspirator, the very voice captured whispering on the Janie Tapes. RCMP officials caution the public. This breakthrough may bring resolution, but not yet peace. The search for truth and for Lily and Jack continues. The haunting question lingers. Where are Lily and Jack now? Are they still alive, hidden away somewhere? Why would a mother, someone meant to protect her children, be at the center of such a dark mystery? Was this tragedy planned from the start, or a desperate moment that spiraled into a criminal conspiracy? And how many others might have known the truth, remaining silent in the shadows? These unanswered questions weigh heavy on the hearts of a broken community and on all of us listening. If you were near Lansdowne Station on May 1st or 2nd, or saw an ATV or a strange duffel bag, please contact the Northeast Nova RCMP Major Crime Unit immediately. Drop your city in the comments below to stand with the Sullivan family in this desperate fight for justice, because Lily and Jack's voices were taken from us, but we will not stop speaking for them until they are found.